You're different from those peasants, Sakuya. You were chosen from the day you were born. You remain conscious of this. Yes, Father. We are the chosen ones. It is our duty to guide the foolish common folk. Yes, Father. Look at them, crawling in the mud. There's no value in their lives. Were it not for our compassion, they would die as miserably as they live. Yes, Father. The very blood is tainted. The world is not yours. You must never speak with them again. Do you understand? Yes, Father. Possibly Sakuya talking to his father. To Japan? Yes. You will be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already been made for your education. Remember, you must such as to bring honor to our family, Sakuya. Yes, Father. Also, Dr. Iwamine is in residence in residence at the institution you will be attending. He is a prestigious doctor. We will not be exaggerating to say that our current glory is in thanks part to him. Don't disrespect him. Yes, Father. Even a little bit of backstory for Sakuya there. Anga saw Luke going into the infirmary yesterday, and then the door was locked. The doctor and Yuya must have seen her. What happened in there? They must both be lying. He's been helping us all this time, and I don't want to suspect him. But he's clearly hiding the truth. Could you be covering for the doctor? We don't know that for sure. The Mongol could be lying to cast doubt on Dr. Iwamine. It's not impossible, but from what we've seen so far, the most likely conclusion is that they're working together. Sakuya, you're the one who said we need to remove our biases. We need to solve this. I am aware. I want to go confront them now, but with only Angel's testimony, our evidence is a little weak. They'll probably slip out of it again if we go now. They're both much more eloquent than I am. They'll try to dodge the issue, which means we need to search the infirmary. Do you intend to go in without asking? Yeah. The more stealthily we do it, the better, right? If the doctor finds out, we'll come up with some way of stopping us for sure. Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied while you search the infirmary. Thank you, Sakuya. A moment, gentlemen. Mr. Leone, I have something for you. Sorry for being late. I was someone delayed. What are these? The first is the massive key. It should open just about any of the simple locks in the school, and is as bright and massive as its owner. The other is a stun gun. If you need to protect yourself, use it. You have more use for those than I, Kawara. Hold on to them. Right, thank you, Mr. Leone. Ah, my neck. Maybe I should write in the notes before I go in the infirmary. The hour of judgment has come. You cannot use the Dark Truth's power here, or return to the Void, Wallenstein. Well, he seems excited. I wonder what the doctor is doing. Being slandered by Mr. Higure, as you can see. Please stop breaking, Please stop breaking. Ah, dang it. I return for Judecca to defeat you. As long as you live, I can't even. Sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair. When he says such thing with convincing, with God, yawning and mushmouth. When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing them. Please, that isn't funny. Yes, come here, Gray. Let's go back to the gym, okay? No! Stop! Do not throw me out like some wretched doll! I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth. Megalomania? Whatever do you mean? Delusions of grandeur. Eschewing societal standards, he lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it is genetic. There would be no helping it then, would there? He is unusually active in the disruption of his surroundings, especially given his physique. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He is no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part of his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy. Though I seem to be less affected than you. And since, although I invited him to the school, I have yet to find a use for him. The whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time. Did you say something just now, Doctor? Nothing at all. Excuse me. Oh, hello, Shogane. What's going on? Where did Kawara go? He's investigating another area at the moment. Dr. Iwamine and Inaki are here now. Isn't Sakazaki? Is Sakazaki here? I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. It's very brave to be out and about with that scarecrow on the loose. Not brave, just imprudent. Stupid mongrel! Stop pretending to be migratory and get back here so I can distract you. I want to occupy both of them, if possible, but at least they don't realize that we're suspecting yet. Just the doctor should be enough. Dr. Imani, I came here to ask you your opinion of something. My opinion? I fear I will not be of much use to you there. My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well, all the same. It says, I'm not telling you anything. Where's Mr. Kawara? Did you have a falling out? He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. A pity. I agree, sir. To doubt someone based merely on one's own preconceptions is... It is nonsense. That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all things. You are renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. And I think you could be involved in such grisly crime as this. It's honored to be praised. It is honored to be so praised by the heir of the LaBelle family. Completely flat. Does he never speak with emotion? I have deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, your work allowed the LaBelle family to continue on to even greater glory. Is that so? I'm not known. I'm afraid that I know little of the fates of the drugs I develop. Life of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we at the LaBelle family will never forget. Oh, how wonderful. I take it your father is a figure of great respect? Of course. Family head must always be honored. It seems that you hold your own biases even more dearly than Mr. Kawara holds his, almost at the foundation of your very existence. I would like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses. Oh. Locked. It's been locked ever since the alarm this morning. The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsies, and I think he's been with somebody else ever since. Let's see, now maybe that massive thing Mr. Alone gave me will do the trick. Yes! The room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in this dim light. I need to look for evidence that Luke was in here, quickly. Where do I start? The longer I spend poking around in corners, the bigger the risk that I'll get caught. Please remember, I've been in here a lot, every time I got sick. Where would the doctor hide something that he didn't want anyone else to see? Didn't he forbid even his assistants from touching his desk? It seems he keeps his drawers locked tight. You're right, massive thing. Inside are medical records? It's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up. Though I've never really thought of him as a respectful type. There are only 2, 3, 4 files. Names are Kawara Ryuta, Greenmore Luke, Furushiro Nageki, and Shogun and Sakuya. What? I'm not surprised to see a file on me in here, but Luke and Sakuya I've never had any reason being here, and Furushiro Nageki. Looking closely, Nageki's file folder says Studying Pigeon Nation's Medical Center on his side, while the others don't. And the days from 5 years ago, did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Are the other 3 records from physical exams? Full of strange symbols and numbers, and I'm not sure what they mean. Huh? Sakuya has a second piece of paper in it. It looks like some sort of memo or... Oh crap. Ah! Sudden blinding pain in the back of my head. I can't move. I fall unconscious. Ugh. Where am I? I feel dizzy. That's why I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. Medical records are gone. Somebody took them? Managed to get knocked out even with the stun gun Mr. Leone gave me. Darn it! I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. Darn it! Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? Dang, my neck is killing me. Jeez. Whoever attacked me must have been a criminal. They probably wouldn't have left anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere? Huh? I had noticed earlier, but there's a card under the desk. In a corner that I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor. This is Luke's student ID. There's blood in the corner. So it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. What's happening here? Looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed. But for some reason I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true. Like I'm being led along. The doctor were behind it all? Surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself. This what is he after anyway? But I'm not worried about who's doing what and why. I'm worried about finding the one who did this to Luke. I need to talk with Sakuya. So, do you think it would be a fair amount of time to cut up a human like this and distribute them into boxes, Doctor? Correct. Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor. Sakuya? You again. Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk. Very well. Mr. Shirogane. Yes, Doctor? This is an aside. It would be impossible for one such as myself. Even with the knowledge and tools of a physician? Even so, I am not a particularly healthy person. Not a healthy person? Doctor is slightly impaired down his right side, you know. He is? I never knew. I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though it rarely poses problems in daily life. A human corpse is heavy. It seems a bit much to go dragging around with one wing, don't you think? Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records. It is? I see. Thanks, I'll remember that. Tell Sakuya about what I found in the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office. Meaning footage showed Nagaki's records, and the doctor has something to do with the medical center. I think so, yeah. Wonder about the other records, too. Why you, me, and Luke all together? Could that really be a coincidence? Did you go there often after you moved here or anything? Not once. No blue team knows no illness. Yeah, I've never seen him sick, and he always seems pretty lively. I had known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out about now. Bad? Because it's inconvenient to your theory. We must remain just. Sorry. This guy's not very admirable because he never leaves the infirmary, but I guess he never really had a chance to notice his disability. If he couldn't have done it alone, it seems more likely he was working together with Yuya. Blast him, Mongol! No good can ever come of his presence. He merely convinces the issue. Salutations, were you gossiping about me? Yuya, what a pickle. Guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as the girls now. Not that I mind. Don't let it get to your head, Mongol. We won't say anything good about you. That's right, Yuya. From your point of view, we were subjecting you to vile slander and ill gossips. You're very frank, Ryota. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shatter like a maiden's crystal glass, dropped by an unkind lover. It should be obvious we're talking about from her faces alone, but he's completely relaxed. I doubt his heart is made up of glass, though. He was tires, maybe. Something that is completely impervious to abuse. The unsolicited president saves us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you. You lied. You met Remore in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her? So, you doubt me. I'd love to see your evidence. We found her ID stained with blood in the infirmary. You're duty-bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do? Well, I can't tell you anything, sorry. I can't say anything at all. Cease this foolishness. You know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge the... Oh, crap. Yeah. Run, you two! Such terrible timing. No birdie lets a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow. This is the time for jokes. Run, go! Rita seems to have left us in the dust. Maybe we should hurry up a little. Well, it doesn't look like it's noticed us, and I guess it's not too keen on chasing people. Your art of flirtation sicken me. Filthy mongrel! Shh! Do you want to hear us? How about this? I'll go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You have in the maintenance room while it's distracted, okay? Not to act as a decoy? Don't think this will stop me from suspecting you. I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally until now, so why stop now? What ally? Anyway, run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu. Sakuya, you're okay. I was worried that maybe you got caught. Indeed. Isn't Yuya with you? You never got to answer anything. I do not know. He ran in the opposite direction. We don't have much time left. I think the only thing to do is get him to talk to us and then confront the doctor. Ah, dang my neck. My neck. How can I know? He and I live in different worlds. As my father said, I couldn't know. I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakuya. Don't make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that. He is not my enemy. I thought Sakuya isn't entirely sure what to think. Prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family and his own brother. His own half-brother. Oh my god, my neck. If I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is. Just write in the notes and then go talk to the doctor. Go find out exactly what happened in the infirmary. Figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. It's 6 p.m. We don't have much time. Can we solve this and get out alive in only 4 hours? Alright, let's go, Sakuya. Huh? Sakuya? Friend already left, young one. Why didn't you say so earlier? Saying to confront the doctor alone. Father's part of the pure bloodline, and so is life. And so his life is of the utmost value. By censoring the doctor's saving his life must also be valuable. Must not disrespect him, because that's what father told me. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy, impure blood, and must not associate with those of low birth, because that is what father told me. But I am no longer sure. What is blood? Why does it divide us so? Okay, so I'm guessing that's a little monologue on the way to coming here. Oh, hello again, Shogane. Where's the doctor? He said he was going back to the infirmary. Maybe you forgot something there. Thank you. You're going right after him? Don't you want any tea? Well, be careful. He looks rather troubled. I hope he's alright. Doctor? Mr. Shogane, you look quite fatigued. Would you care to rest for a while? You're wrong, are you not, sir? Whatever could you mean? I want you to learn the truth. What did you and Sakazaki do? Which of you decided to kill Rimor? It's not something to say without proof, Mr. Shogane. But then, we have but little time left. Perhaps I shall explain things to you. I did not kill Miss Rimor. This is the truth. Of course, I would not let myself be swayed by idle rumors. The doctor could not possibly carry out such an atrocity. Mr. Sakazaki did not kill her either. Trace to the question, who did? Sakazaki, he was involved in the crime. He cannot possibly be... I merely said that he did not kill her. I did not say he wasn't involved. Of course, the same applies to myself. But the two of you did not kill her, but were involved. But then, who did kill her? Oh, dear me, this won't do. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I suppose these are the limits of a mere mongrel. What did he just say? Doctor, could you be quiet from Mr. Shogane? You bore me. You filthy, low-born mongrel. What are you saying, sir? I am not like Saka. You did well. Then see, Mr. Aquarius has almost found everything he needs. Just one more push and he'll be done. Thank you, Mr. Shogane. A gun of white steel. That's when he slowly traces an arc through the air. I'm dying. What did he say? What was I left behind? I can't think. Sakazaki! Stop that, Issa! I told you not to touch my brother! Suddenly, Sakazaki Yuya blots out the sun. Blood is spreading across the floor. Am I unhurt? Who's... Your wing! Such beautiful brotherly love, Mr. Sakazaki. You were the real hero all along, of course. I only promised I wouldn't tell the people. Not that I wouldn't tell him myself, but that I wouldn't kill him. It's all that worked to steal the records from Mr. Kawara, too. Yeah, you've always been like this. A coward and a villain to the core. Oh, such flattery. What are you doing, Doctor? Why? Why are you doing this? I told you, remember? You bore me. Now that you have helped Mr. Kawara as much as you can, I have no more use for you. Why should I put up with your babbling now that I am done with you? I do not understand, sir. What did you and Sakazaki... This is exactly what I'm talking about. I have no responsibility to explain to you. Goodbye, Mr. Shirogane. No, don't move, Sakuya! Sakuya! Oh, Mr. Kawara, we were just discussing you. He is standing over Sakuya, blood running down his body. The doctor standing next to them. There's no question about what's happened. Doctor! So it was you all along! Was it? I wonder about that. Oh. But pour yourself together, Sakazaki! Say something! Don't worry, you won't die just yet. I'm sure you enjoy a confession or two, so ask him all you want. Wait, Doctor. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. The Scarecrow! There you are, Labor 9. I was waiting for you. Come, let us go. Huh? Labor 9, is that the Scarecrow's name? So he was working under the doctor this whole time. Just a little more, Mr. Kawara. Do you think you'll remember soon? Stop running away! You killed Luke! I'll never forget you! I'm glad you're so lively. That's good. I should be waiting for you deep beneath the surface. Chase me, Mr. Kawara. I reach out to touch Faith. No, I can't reach. Doctor and the Scarecrow are gone. Don't go chasing after the beanpole, you man, on your own, Ryota. A good man keeps his cool, even in times like this. Don't speak, you're still bleeding. Don't worry. Who the hell do you think I am? I'll be fine. I know my limits better than anyone else. I won't die. It's a little scalpel. Getting whacked with a cleaver would have been bad, but there are plenty of bandages here. Sakuya, wait here. I'll go get Mr. Leone. Wait, Ryota. I have things to tell you. Can you wait long enough to hear my confession? Like the doctor said, there's no time to waste. So let me tell you everything I can. This might be our last chance. It's too late, Sakazaki. If you were involved, why didn't you tell us before? We had a deal. Of course, he broke it without a second thought. The doctor and I did not kill her. That is the truth. But then why did he? She died in this room after school yesterday. That is also the truth. Then was there someone else? Yes. There is always Sakuya. And that third person killed Luke. Who was it? I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. I think you'll figure it out. I have to apologize to you. The doctor and I were the ones who cut her up. Oh, hang on, give me a minute. Never mind. Where were we? See, stepped into those boxes? It was the time. The doctor needed to be sure of when she'd be found. He decided morning would be the time for most humans to gather. I suppose about that praying into the print box is funny though. Most humans? Why would? Looks like I stayed on the fence to the very end. And I didn't have the resolve to go either way. If only things had been a little different. I thought you said it'd be fine. Are you worried for me? I'm honored. Could you go outside for a bit, Ryota? We'll go to the maintenance office afterwards. Just for a little. I want to talk to Sakuya alone. You have a new father now, Yuya. He has a beautiful mansion and you'll be moving there tomorrow. But your new father says he doesn't want your brother. He says he can only feed you if you leave the egg behind. Mother is sad. He is her son too. I will go. I will throw my brother away, Mother. Give me the egg. The new father killed my father. I know he did. He killed him so he could take Mother from him. I waited until she laid a new egg. Until she laid an egg with a new father's child inside. I hid him away in the mansion. And I switched them. He will raise my brother as his own son. The new father hates me. But he will love my brother. He will give him nice food, and nice clothes, and a nice bed. My brother will not know. No one will know about me. I hate the new father. I took the new egg, and I smashed it. Eh? I always thought that maybe I should have told you. The doctor did not lie. You are the same as me, Sakuya. You were never half-brothers. You are my real brother. Impossible! I am the heir of the LaBelle family. Father told me so. Everyone told me so. I was raised for no other purpose. I never told anyone that I switched the eggs. If Father had found out, he'd throw you away. I did it for you. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just did this to spite that man. I killed the child he had with Mother. That was the cross I had to bear. It was never your problem. I was just happy to see you living on luxury. You under what authority? None. You're right. I only ever listen to myself. But the doctor noticed. He must have realized. I guess that what I was doing what he said all along. Since I took your lineage. The fact that I killed the LaBelle, the other father's child, will never leave me. I've never been able to forget. If you're blamed for that child's death, you have to press on. You can't let it stop you. I was always worried about whether I should tell you or not. And now it's too late. So... Fool! To deny me my lineage now? I'm sorry, Sakuya. I should have told you long ago. I was never as sure of myself as you. If I am not of the LaBelle line, what am I? I knew you'd ask that. Straightforward as always. Leave this place, Sakuya, and think about it long and hard. You have a lot more to worry about than just who your family is, after all. No, wait, Sakazaki, stay with me. There's so much for you to tell me. It's been a long time since we talked this much. I talked to you every day when you were still an egg. Please, I've talked together, Yuya. You can't leave like this. You said a little scalpel like that wouldn't kill you. Should apologize about that too. Remember the headmaster? That was Nerve Tonson. Even that scalpel had... Come on, Sakuya. Leave your lie, brother, and go. The doctor must have a way out of here. You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. Later, buddy. Yuya! Yuya! Fifth class and sixth class. Okay, I'm stopping the recording right now. I'm only a few seconds away from hitting 2.5 hours. I did not think it would go this long, so I'm saving here. Right there. Okay, I'll see you guys for the actual final part, hopefully the final part, of Hatoful Boyfriend. I'll see you guys then.